Hello and welcome to day 13 of Lockdown Bootcamp. I hope we're all still surviving, nearly 2 weeks in. Sure, it went fast. Hey, I said yesterday that I would talk to you about vitamins and minerals, but again, being me, I'd like to digress a little bit and just return to the immune system and the importance of the immune system. And really, this is what we should be boosting in these days. Okay, we really should be looking at boosting the immune system. So just to understand the immune system, okay, our organs and processes of the body that provide resistance to infections and toxins. That's simple as that. Okay, it provides resistance to infections and toxins. It's a very smart system. It's able to recognize the difference between good healthy cells of the body and dysfunctional or toxic or worn out cells, and it has the ability to kind of like rid our body of them, kind of like through many of the ways of elimination, through our bowel, through our kidneys, through our lungs, through our skin. So again, let's not forget that we are holistic, whole, energetic beings. This is very, very important. So just to touch on the lymphatic system, which is probably the root or the base of the house of the immune system. It starts in the bone marrow. Okay, the bone marrow is where most of the cells that produce they're kind of like we produce most of our defensive cells in the bone marrows before they're transported into the blood or migrate into the blood to be used throughout the body. Okay, and the bone marrow produces white blood cells. There's two types: there's lymphocytes and leukocytes. Leukocytes identify and eliminate pathogens. The lymphocytes, there's two types of them. There's B cells and there's T cells. Okay, B cells make antibodies to protect us against bacteria and other toxins, and T cells destroy infected cells or cancerous cells, including kind of like infected cells, including stuff that viruses attack, because viruses attack cells on a cellular basis, generally on a DNA and RNA basis. Okay, moving on from there, the bone marrow, we'll need to talk about the spleen, which is the largest organ in the body, and one of its main functions is to filter blood or kind of remove bad or damaged blood cells. And we have the thymus, which is situated just behind the sternum here. It's where T cells mature. Okay, so that's a very, very important part of the fight against any type of virus or invading pathogen. There's a classic old wives' sort of like a legendary kind of like way of stimulating the thymus, and that's just by tapping on it. Okay, and it helps to activate it. It helps to boost the immune system. It brings calm. It brings energy. It brings peace. Okay, foods that we're looking for to boost our T cell production are foods that are high in zinc, basically, and they include oysters, poultry, lean animal proteins. Okay, then we have lymph nodes. Okay, and they produce and store the cells needed to fight infection. Okay, lymph nodes are found, all through the body. There's hundreds of them, but the main clusters in our throat, under our arms, our groin, and our knee. Okay, and one of the functions, again, another function of the lymph node, is to cleanse fats before they enter into the bloodstream to be used by the body. The body's defense system. Okay, it starts basically, the skin produces oils. Helps to kind of like neutralize an awful lot of stuff that falls on it, or that we pick up or touch, but pick up by touching things. And then within the kind of like itself, our mouth, we have saliva, which contains properties that kind of destroy the cell walls of bacteria, invading bacteria. We have our tonsils. We have mucus in the bronchi, which kind of catch on pathogens, and through hair-like structures called cilia, they are then removed from the system. I had a fantastic question from Lee regarding mucus and mucus in the body. I'll respond to you personally, Lee, about that. I'll just get that together just now. Very, very simple. Now, mucus is important part of the body, but excess mucus is not. Okay, so kind of like we do require a little bit of mucus, but not excess amounts of mucus. But mainly when we consume a pathogen, okay, it is destroyed by stomach acid. It is again and the question is, if stomach acid has a pH of 1 di, why doesn't it destroy everything? Because it works as a holistic part of us. It knows what to do. It's smart, and it comes back to the stomach or the digestive system being the second brain. It is so smart, but yet we assume that it's not, and that we need to fix it with medications or vaccinations or anything like that. Yes, they all have a place and a purpose, and the actual idea behind them are fantastic, but just be very, very careful that we don't deplete our immune system, that anything kind of like even just a simple little cold or an invading pathogen or something that's mildly gone off food wise, our immune system is so depleted that we can no longer function or fight off everything, and we need medication for anything and everything that we consume. That's not a good or healthy place to be at all. Okay, there's lots of foods that boost our immune system. Okay, garlic is one of the best. It's antiviral, it's antibacterial, it's all of those type of things, but just watch garlic, okay, because in Ayurvedic medicine it is not recommended very much at all. It's kind of a fire food, and it's like, you know, I think I spoke about this sounds familiar to me, about garlic burning in the 4th degree. So if there is any kind of digestive issues around like ulcers or stuff like that, you've got to be very, very, very careful with garlic, but it is really one of the best foods that you can take to boost your immune system. Herbs that are fantastic for the immune system, you kind of like helping the immune system, is olive leaf extract, echinacea, but echinacea works best in very high dosages for very short periods of time. It's not something that you should be taking small amounts over a long period of time. Okay, you know, mushrooms are fantastic. Studies have proven that mushrooms really help to boost. They are a superfood of note. Try and get as much of them into you as possible. Bright vegetables, okay, especially ones that contain beta carotene, which is an important antioxidant. It's found in yellow peppers, red peppers, and guess what? All green veg again. Okay, nuts or fish that are high in omega-3 fatty acids, they're high in vitamin E, they're high in zinc, which is an important part of the immune system. Okay, berries full of antioxidants. Chocolate again, but again we come down to the idea of the quality of the chocolate, that the first ingredient is not sugar, followed by dairy, followed by sugar, followed by dairy. Okay, so good quality dark chocolate, poultry and lean meats. So I know I spoke yesterday, I said I'd talk about vitamins and minerals, and I haven't got to it, but I promise tomorrow I'll talk about it extensively, about vitamins, and then probably the day after minerals. Okay, thank you very much. I hope that was informative, and we're all still doing fantastic. Cheers. Bye bye.